Hey everybody, my name is Scott Steehn. I am the lead handicapper over there at winnersandwhiners.com. Winnersandwhiners.com is the premier site in the world for predictive sports analysis on each and every sporting event going on in America every single day. If you haven't checked it out, do yourself a favor, especially if you are one of those guys that likes to bet different sports. Checking it out for all the bowl games, these teams you may or may not have seen a lot this season. It is an invaluable resource for all your handicapping needs. Please check it out, winnersandwhiners.com, and our sister site over at statsalt.com as well. And of course, I do have my own premium service. If you guys like what we're hearing here, you're wanting to get down on some more of my picks, I will put the link to the premium service in the description of the video. We'd love to have you on the team. Welcome aboard. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look at tonight's Monday Night Football game between the Green Bay Football Packers and the Minnesota Vikings up there in the NFC Norris Division. This one's coming from the Crystal Ship in downtown Minneapolis. Vikings are a 5.5-point favorite. You know, I'll admit it, guys. I'm always been an optimist. You know what? I always thought this was Susan Lucci's year for the daytime Emmy. I'm always saying shit in the fall and in the summer, like you know who may surprise some people this season? The Lions. I really like the cut of their jib, and I always believe Lucy is going to hold the football for Charlie Brown each and every time. And I firmly believe Kirk Cousins is due on Monday Night Football. Now, as we all know, he's got an 0-8 record on Monday Night Football, but let's break that down a little bit, shall we? 4 starts came with the Washington Redskins when he was not the official starting quarterback or he was in his first or second year. Now, the past 4 games, they've been road games against Philly, KC, and 2 in Seattle. Those are 3 pretty difficult places to win a ball game. Now, his stats in those 8 games, not too shabby. Just about league average. He's completed 191 for 292, 65.5% completion ratio, 2,150 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 5 picks. His passer rating, 92.7. That is about a point above the average for this season. Are you convinced yet? Okay. Well, how about this year's stats for Mr. Cousins? He's completing 70.5% of his passes for 3,481 yards, 25 touchdowns, and just 5 picks. He has a passer rating of 111.1, and that is good for 3rd in the league. Surely now you're convinced, right? But wait, I hear you out there. Maybe you're worried about Dalvin Cook, the Vikings home run hitter there in the backfield. He's out. He's not even going to play this game. You know what? Maybe you've heard that Madison his backup is questionable. But don't fret. The Vikings and their zone blocking scheme, it's really the star of that running game. Now, Mike Boone, if you watched him last week, he ran angry. And Amir Abdullah, well, you know what? He's a solid veteran that can get it done. The Vikes, they finally have all the receivers healthy, which has been a rarity this season and is a definite bonus. The bigger problem for the Pack, however, is they're just not very good on defense, especially at stopping the run. They give up 4.6 yards per carry. That is 6th worst in football, and they surrendered 198 yards to the Vikes on the ground in their first meeting. And yes, the Packers do have Aaron Rodgers. You know, that guy from the State Farm commercial that's not Patrick Mahomes. He was certainly in the conversation as the GOAT. Apologies to Tom Brady. But the Packers, well, they're basically down to just 2 other pieces on offense. That is wide receiver Devontae Adams and running back Aaron Jones. And I don't think that is enough to take care of a very solid Vikings defensive team that have been absolute monsters this year up there in the Dome. They've gone 6-0 straight up so far. And yes, they're just 3-3 against the number. But all 3 of those losses were them failing to cover double-digit spreads against inferior teams when they lost focus. That won't be the case tonight as Kirk Cousins strikes a blow for eternal optimist everywhere and gets his first win and cover on Monday Night Football. All right? So, guys, get yourself down on the Minnesota Vikings minus the 5.5 points. At the end of the game, you can join me, pick up that winning ticket. We'll wave it triumphantly over our heads, and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody. Thanks very much for watching this season. It's going to be our last standalone NFL video for Monday or Thursday night. We appreciate it. We'll be back, of course, every day with a Deep 3. Don't forget to check us out every day on our YouTube channel. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody. And hope it's a good one. Hope you Santa brings you everything that you asked for. Starting with a Vikings victory tonight, all right? Take care. Good luck on all your plays. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.